So this is the third method, 2.3.3, separating a mixture of two immiscible liquids. So first of all, before starting this particular topic, you need to understand what is immiscible and what is miscible. What is immiscible and what is miscible. So immiscible means somehow not mixable. Immiscible means somehow not mixable. Not mixable. That means those liquids which cannot mix well with each other. So we have a very famous example. There is a saying that तेल और पानी कभी नहीं मिल सकते. So like that, water cannot mix with oil on its own. Be it kerosene, be it diesel, be it petrol, be it mustard oil, be it refined oil or any oil, water will never mix with oil. So this kind of liquids are called immiscible liquid. Whereas miscible liquids are those which are very easily mixable. For example, earlier also I have taken the same example. For example, water plus methanol, water plus methanol, or water plus ethanol, or water plus benzene, or water plus acetone. These are all example of miscible liquids. So this unit is actually on how we can separate out the components of or a mixture of two immiscible liquid. How can we separate the components of a mixture of two miscible liquid? So in order to separate the components from a mixture of two immiscible liquid, actually we use a device or an instrument called a separating funnel. There is a diagram given in your book. Go through the diagram and try to understand. This is a separating funnel. This is a separating funnel as written here. So separating funnel is actually made up of glass. It somehow looks like the spandex, the banana spandex, correct? But yes. So this separating funnel have a stopcock here. So stopcock is just like a switch which is used to close or open the flow of the liquid. So here you will have a closer, a cap to close or to on this particular funnel. So in this funnel, what do we actually do? So suppose you have a mixture of, say kerosene oil. You have a mixture of kerosene oil and water. So you have a mixture of kerosene oil and water. So you have a beaker in which accidentally, suppose you have spilled some kerosene in the water. So in which you have accidentally spilled some kerosene in the water. So now what you have to do? Now you have to either separate these two or either you have to throw it away. And suppose you do not want to lose it. So what do you do? In order to separate kerosene oil from water, we will use this technique, which is separating funnel. Separating using a separating funnel. So first you will open the cap, you transfer the mixture here and clamp it in a stand. You clamp it in a stand and leave it for some time. Let it settle for some time, like this only. So after settling for some time, say for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, you will see that there is two clear liquids with a very sharp boundary. So as we know that oil is lighter than water, so oil will float on the top of water. So now we have two separate layer of liquids. First is the layer of kerosene, second is the layer of water. So after forming two very distinct layer of liquid, you will open the stopcock and let the water flow through this. Since we do not need the water we will throw the water away, or if you wish you can store it in a beaker. You will store the water. So as soon as the level or this layer of liquid comes just above the stopcock, you stop it. You close the stopcock. You replace the beaker with a fresh one, or you can either spill the water or whatever you want. You can take a separate or a fresh beaker, keep it here, open the stopcock again, and the kerosene will flow through this. So in this way, in this method, we can separate the components from a mixture of two immiscible liquids. A few of the applications of the separating funnel technique. So first of all, to separate mixture of oil and water, and second one is in the extraction of iron from its ore in metallurgy. So we know that there is a section in science called metallurgy, in which we discuss about how the metals or the elements are extracted from its ore. For example, how iron is extracted from its ore, how zinc is extracted from its ore, how silver is extracted from its ore. So this matters in which we discuss it, in which we discuss about how this metals or the substances are extracted are called metallurgy. So iron, similarly, it is found in more than one ore. We have hematite. One of the ore is called hematite, correct? So this ore actually contains some amount of iron in the compound form. So in this process, in this method, different type of techniques are used. So one of the technique which is used in the process of extraction of iron is the separating funnel method. So this is the application.